Welcome to the vlog. I'm out, guess what? Since 2 years since I've done this, I'm out carp fishing. I'm down on Pheasants Wood Fishery, which is north of Preston, east of Blackpool. It's a beautiful place. There's nobody here today, except for, well, there's a couple of people just in that direction over there. Flat calm, bit of rain in the sky, a little bit of low pressure, just in the middle of setting up now, so we'll carry on with the vlog. That's a bit novel, this place. Behind me here is a fantastic bar, facilities to have your breakfast, nice TV to watch football because currently England's played yesterday but they'll be playing this weekend. You've got to park your car on here, you've got to dip your nets, you've got a full range of tackle as well that you can actually buy while you're here. It's beautiful. So what more could you want? Tell you what, carp fishing lakes weren't like this when I started carp fishing back in the 80s. But hey ho, well I went before that in the 70s to be honest as a child, but it has massively changed. It's a mature lake with security at night time, gates shut at 8:30. Brilliant, what more can you ask for? Right, oh, there we are. Well, I've got the nets disinfected. That's part of the rules of this place. Make sure the nets are disinfected. And what I'm also doing now as well is, because of it's a relatively new fishery and fish are expensive, very expensive. Let's have a look at the rig I'm going to be using. Now you've got to use leaders on here and tubing, it's part of the rules. So I've got a leader here, I've got a weight. Now this is an inline sat on a rubber rest, as you can see there. So when I get a fish, get a take, it comes out of there and it becomes free running. If the line snaps or anything, it discards the lead. I'm not like into dropping leads, it's just something I don't do. I don't believe in putting lead in water. I'm fishing on a little snowman type. Yeah, this is some braid, a light braid. I can't remember the name of the company, and I've got a little size 6 hook there. Let's see if you can see it. There. That's it, size 6 hook. Nice and straightforward, a nice simple rig. Like there. That's it. Hopefully there'll catch some fish. So that's the rig I'm going to be using. Bit of sweet corn and some cell scattered around it. There we go. Now the reason why I'm going for running lead, simple. There's a lot of snags on this place. Trees, overhanging trees, bushes, reeds. Fish in a heg over to £30. So if I do get anything tethered or goes into a snag, I've got a better chance of the lead discarding. I'm using microbibe as well. So I'm keeping everything nice and simple, not complicated, and as safe as you can. Like I said, there's no such thing as a safe rig. It doesn't exist. Because if the line knots up around the lead, is it safe then? No, it's not. So, doing the best I can by running lead. So you have to make sure that the lead can be dropped if you lose a fish on this water. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making this nice and easy, and that's what I'm going to be fishing with. I'm fishing on the bottom, and it's quite silty on this. What you need to do is always look at the soil on the side of the bank. So this time and time again, that's the silt. That's what you got to try and match everything as close as you can. Hook links, fluorocarbon. I'm going to go on a hair rigged fluorocarbon. Keep everything minimal, small weights, not fishing at range, sliding lead, free running lead, and bat lead as well. Got everything pinned down. It is that simple. And hopefully I'm going to pick a couple of spots. I'm going to get my glasses out here, look for little bubbles, see what kind of fish they're feeding, and take my time. It's not a race. So a lot of people, when they're setting up and doing 24 hours on a commercial fishery like this, will rush. Now, doesn't mean you're going to catch because you're on a commercial. This isn't really a well, it is a commercial. It's got a bar, it's got everything. It's commercially set up, but there's some bigger fish in here. So I want to take my time. And it doesn't mean you're going to catch. So one of the reasons why I come carp fishing today is, one, to try my new lights, which are there. There'll be a video on them coming out shortly. Sunblast Bivy light. This is the newest one they do. We've got the original ones, I've got the Ridge Monkey ones, and I've also got the Bivy light, Sunblast Bivy light as well. I've got a few of them. Good bit of kit, to be honest. I've even got the head torches, look. So I'll rate them. So yeah, I'll show you the rig when I've got it all set up, and you'll see what I'm doing. So I'll see you in a minute. This is what I've longed for. Even though it's chucking it down with rain, sitting here doing nothing. It's a man thing. See, if you lay down in the living room at home with TV on, doing just this, you get told off. That's why so many go carp fishing, to escape and just get to be lazy. So I'm going to be lazy for 24 hours. And hopefully interrupted by Carpus interruptus. Well, that's pretty much it. The lazy 24 hours. Don't look into it too much. This is why guys go fishing, just to escape the world. Put the rods out on a puddle and try and catch some fish that can't swim anywhere else but in this puddle. And that's what it's all about. First little fish, nice little stocky to start me going. I'm happy with that. At least it's not a blank. I'm going to put this straight back now. So, you're out carp fishing. Night time arrives. You need a light. You need a good light. You need a waterproof light. You need a light that's not going to let you down. You need a light that's going to tell you that the battery's going to get shorter. That's what this does. Just a light. It's a bivy light. Sunblast Bivy light. Like when it said in the can, it says it on the label, bivy light. So yeah, this bivy light, I've had various ones from them now, and this is one of the latest versions. So when the actual electric is getting lower, the light goes dim. A little bit dimmer, gives you pre-warning instead of cutting out altogether. It also comes with a lovely remote control, so with it being waterproof you can also put it just by, fish have just rolled, it's just there. This was a light that was sent to me 2 years ago, maybe a year ago actually. Got a remote control, it's waterproof. I use it a lot. I use it a lot around the house. I used it when I had a van. I haven't got the van anymore. Good bit of kit. But the failing of it is when the battery was empty, didn't give you due warning, it just switched itself off. And I didn't find this remote control accessible brilliant. It wasn't the best in the world. It's good, thank you very much, but it could have been better. Charged up there, and you can also charge your phone off it. So I carry quite a few of these now. I've got 3, and I use them actually to charge my phone up as well as. So what did they do differently? Well, they've got a new case, which is new to me, but it's still the same case. It's just got more of the information you need to know about the light on the back there, you know, like where to contact them, telephone numbers, email addresses, that kind of thing if anything goes faulty. The light looks black, not green. It's got the magnetic strip. The other one's got the same magnetic strip. It's still got the hanging part on there. Has that got the same? Yeah. So you can hang it from your bivvy on a little piece there. It's got the button on the top, and it's got all the same settings as before. There we go. So red as well, as you can see. And it's got the LEDs that light up, tell you what the charge is. Now when it's about to die and the battery's low, it doesn't just switch off like before, it goes dim, so you've got a bit of pre-warning for when it goes off. Great bit of kit. What did they change? Little remote control like that. Look at that little dinky little thing there. Look at that, that's lovely. Love that. So you can put that in your key ring so you never lose it. It's always on your key ring. Switches it on, and just like the button, it just goes through all the settings until you get to the blue, and then that's it, that's the light off. Nothing complicated, not over engineered. I hate with a passion over engineering. I love that. Well done. Same in here. It's a Type C charger now, which is the same as you get on your iPhone. That kind of, not your iPhone, what am I talking about? Same as you get, it might be on an iPhone, don't know. Same as you get your Samsungs, that kind of thing. So it's a Type C, it's a 6 amp charger now. Brilliant. You can still charge your iPhone, if you've got your iPhone cable with you, which I have, or your Samsung or any other electrical device that's got a Type C charger on there. All you've got to do is just change this cable, and you can put different interchanging cables on there. So it comes with a Type C charger now. 2 lanyards, which is good. I like that, as you can see. And I've not tried it yet for longevity. I don't have to, but I will. And that's that. That's the Sun Blesser. That's charging there. That one's one of the old ones I put on it. So yeah, doesn't look too dissimilar from the other one, but the features have been improved. Look identical, to be fair, except for now it has Sun Blesser written clearly on here, which is a nice touch, because before it was right the way across the front there like that. I prefer the way I got it here now. It's just a little bit on the top, not splashed all over it like a racing car. So yeah, I've got 2 of these. That's good. And they first started off with that kind of design there, which I now use this to charge my phone. Still a light, still does all the jobs, but this didn't have a remote control with it. This was just a basic light. I use this a lot. I've used it on my car, doing some work around the house. This is my go-to kind of hand torch when you're working on things. So that's that. Thank you, Sun Blesser. I shall put this in its safe compartment, like so, and zip it up, put it away. I'll drop a link down below where you can buy them from, or the website is, tell you what, I'll give you the number. Camping and Work Light it's called. Camping and Work Light. +86 01 34 24 33 5299 01342 433 5299, and email is sales@sunblesser.com from China. There you go. Sunblesser Technologies Company Limited, don't you know? So, after about an hour and a half of rain, it's overcast, it stopped raining now. Time to have a look around and see where I am. I'm currently fishing one underneath that there, just there, off that island, and the other island just there. Is that right? There. That's where it is. Put one there and one there. I'm not going to lie, I find it very odd fishing again. The rain's drizzling, so there's rain on the camera. Let's just get rid of that. Bit of a sodden view. I'm not going to lie, I'm finding it very strange bivvying up carp fishing again. It's quite a bad drizzle at the moment, so excuse the camera. Usually when you go sea fishing, doing 3, 4, 5 hours, fishing low, maybe 1 down, 2 up and all that kind of thing, but carp fishing is a waiting game, and I've forgotten what it's like. So I had a kit for an hour, woke up thinking, right, time is it? Well, I've been here 4 hours, things I could be doing at home. So we understand why some people go course fishing, carp fishing, pleasure fishing, do about 3 or 4 hours. And after taking a break from this for 2 years, I thought it'd be a nice little lake to have a go at, because there is some fish just over £30 on my doorstep, 20 minutes from my house, so you could say that's quite local. I'm talking with the idea of going down south, back on the linear fisheries maybe, but the reality of it is I'm not really keen on the sheer amount of carp anglers now. It's like everybody does it, so every water's flooded with anglers, except for this today, with it being a Monday. Apparently everybody left yesterday because people got work Monday to Friday. I'm not working at the moment, so I'm working for myself again, so I took the day off. So hey, nice to see you again. Comment below, what kind of waters do you like to fish? Do you like to fish ones which are like round full of people, spods going everywhere, or small intimate waters, or tiny little mill ponds, little tiny venues? There's a water I looked at just up the road from me in Fleetwood. Drizzle's coming down again, which is a square puddle for 50 quid a year, 55 quid a year I think, and it wasn't really for me, so I was trying to find something which is nice. We've got a nice little bar in here with a TV, so I might have a Scooby-Doo, a pint in a bit, I don't know. Might do, because that bar's quite nice. Look at it, as you're looking now. That is great, isn't it? So who knows. Right, enough of the toddle. Let's see if we can get those rods down there to catch a fish. What bait am I using? Hate to say this. I used to use mainline all the time, and where I'm living now, I couldn't get my hands on the bait I wanted, so do you know what I'm used? What caught a fish on? I've caught hundreds of carp on them. Not sponsored by them, I don't think I ever will be again, because they don't like me. Sell. Frozen sell. 15mm. Yep. Pay for it, look. £12.99, Blackpool Angling Supplies, because everywhere else was shut on a Monday. And that was fished over Sainsbury's very own sweet corn. Good old Sainsbury's. Not sponsored by Sainsbury's either. I don't know whether they like me. It's still Sainsbury's. Go shopping there because it's in my local town. And to be fair, the stuff at Sainsbury's is quite good. You know, they've got their own budget range. Because as I'm getting older now, I watch the pennies like everybody else. Anyway, fish under the bank. We've looked at the light. Set a camera up in a bit. Do a time lapse. Stop raining. It's quite warm. Might even go to that bar and have a pint. Who knows? There's a little baby duck down here as well, look. Hello little baby duck. 2 baby ducks. Can't beat a baby duck. So, right, I've had a few fish now. I've had some tea as well, burger and chips. That's not really good for my diet, but the cafe is a cafe and a pub, so it does meals right throughout the day. Who knew? And breakfast, so that came in really handy. Now, there's a lot of small fishing here at present as well. I found out they're building a new lake over yonder, which is going to be 10 acres, 10, 11 acres. So some of the fish are in here from out of a stock pond, hence why I'm getting some stockies. And they're going to net this and put a load of fish in the new lake, which is being dug currently. There's meant to be doing it in the winter, but they've started it already. So a year, 18 months, 2 years, that big lake will be ready, up and running. Don't know what it'll be like for wildlife around the outside, but it'll be up and running. But I've had much fun today so far, and now I'm doing a night. I've got to be really honest, I don't think I'll have any rods in tonight because I've had a lot of takes. It's quite hectic. It's a cracking little water, facilities are great, and the ducks are active. So we will see what the night brings. And in the morning, I'm not going to stay late morning, going early in the morning. I'm going to relax a little bit at home. Whew, at least we've got out, we've got fish on the bank, eh? So any small fish I'm not putting in the video, don't worry about that, it's not going to be a pasty fest. So if anything half decent comes along, I'll stick that in the video. And there you go. Do you know what I'm not doing? I am not wearing green all the time again. Do you know I got dressed this morning? 2 years of going fishing, not carp fishing, and I found myself, right, putting on a green hoodie, a green Navitas t-shirt, a green hat, this, green trousers and my boots to come fishing. Look like a which you might say I already do anyway without all that on. But the reality of it is, I'm just going to wear a pair of jeans and a t-shirt if I'm doing like 24 hours, or you know, tracksuit bottoms or something. I'm not conforming anymore to wearing branded t-shirts and stuff for videos. I never did it in the 80s, and it just became something that's evolved and evolved, that you got to get, you know, the camo bivvy, and you got to get it's just not needed. And so when I've gone to sea fishing and you wear what you want to go sea fishing, even that's getting that a little bit that way. You've got to have branded kit on, but not as bad as this is. So forgive me if in some of my videos I wear a blue t-shirt and maybe a pair of jeans and white trainers. Who knows? All on the guise of looking carpy. That. Now, at the end of the video, I've caught a few fish, I've had my tea, I might have breakfast in a minute, I'm bringing everything back in, I've had a good time, I've enjoyed myself. 24 hours seems a long time when you've not done it for 2 years. I've got to be really honest, it does. How do you book, do you ask? Well, if you go to the website, I'll put the links below. You pay up front, you pick your lake you're fishing. You can either do 12, 24, 36, 48, you get the idea. At weekends, I think you have to book the full 2 days at weekends, so just bear that in mind. And then just come along, 9 o'clock, put your bucket down, gates open at 8:30, 9 o'clock put your bucket down on the swim you want to fish, don't fall out over it. And then when the other people have vacated the swim, you can get to your peg at 10:30. That's simple. 24 hours fishing.